Well, welcome back. As we talk about bridging the digital divide, empowering people, and all that, this is another segment which will interest you most. I have within the studio Seth also of Entire Village Computers Organization. Good morning, Seth. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
On my immediate right, I have, is it Amy Gaylor?
That's right.
Chairman, Children Inspiring Hope. Is it an NGO?
It is.
Great. Of you look at the USA?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you also have a link with Children Inspiring Hope. Seth, what's your objective? What do you do?
Well, we install computers and build computer labs for the rural communities because we're trying to get them to have at least some of the things that the city schools has. Yes.
Okay, all right. And for how long have you been doing this?
We've been doing this since 2004, and actually we just installed our number 20th computer lab for Hope
20th computer lab?
Yes.
Wow. That's an achievement. All right, but Amy, how did you get in touch in contact with Seth?
You know, actually, a friend of mine's sister, Kathy, who's with us here, she's a volunteer, forwarded an email because she had donated a computer to Seth's organization.
Okay.
She knew I was working in Ghana. She said, I think you need to meet Seth. I went to his wonderful website and heard his story, and I was inspired. The minute I saw what he was doing, I said, we must be friends. We must work together.
Wonderful. Now, have you seen anything on the ground to really convince you as to what he's doing for the deprived people in the rural areas? What have you seen on the ground?
Absolutely. We were the 20th beneficiary of his work. Just last week, EVCO and CIH received 13 computers from EVCO Africa. And I've also been with him in other places around Ghana. So I've seen his team works together well to help people build what's sustainable. What's amazing about them is they don't just bring computers, they train the students, they train the teachers, they follow up. So they work in building strong communities to move forward.
Seth, what has been the interest of the people, your beneficiaries?
It's been amazing. On this particular trip, we were working right at Apeguso. We donated computers there too. They had 5 desktops and 1 laptop, and it was amazing. The stories people are telling. We also went to Bram Chrome, where we also donated computers there. So the follow-up, when we follow up from after we donate the computers, it's been an amazing project. We go there and the people just can't love you enough. They're so amazed, they're so inspired by the computers, and the kids are, attendance raises, teachers are more committed, and it's been an overwhelming project.
Now, the collaboration between Children Inspiring Hope and Entire Village Computers Organization, what is the objective of the collaboration between the two? That's you, Amy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, in the beginning, Seth and I have spoken that we are just at the beginning of our relationship and working together because we represent, I think, what's possible even in fragmented and economically uncertain times. We worked together in conjunction with the PTA of the school and the school and the church of the school. Even the children were bringing in the cracked stones to help build the building that was doing it. So we've started with this computer lab that we had the celebration last week, and we'll continue to build upon that with programming for the students and maybe even the larger community. And I think we're just good friends who are, as your earlier guest said, we're answering a calling. And so we're working together to empower people to make the world a better place.
Children Inspiring Hope. Are you located only in the USA or in other countries?
No. What Children Inspiring Hope is about is bridging, connecting children internationally. We do that through arts and education projects that are based on our shared humanity, that regardless of the land that we live on and the flag that we salute or the God that we pray to, we're a human family. And so we're connecting children through arts and education, and we want to create a world that's more connected, where people realize that we have our diversity can unite us. There's this rich cultures out there that we can learn from each other, and we can, be better knowing each other and being friends.
That's right. Upset about how many people have benefited from operations of EVCO.
Well, that's that's a huge number. I would say maybe tens of thousands, because every community that you go, we hear stories of, for instance, we donate at one location, and then you see the villages around that location will come together, and then they come and use the computers. You go to our front plains like TRC, a school, St. Fidelis, that we donated to 2 years ago. Before we went there, the teacher and the headmaster were struggling with even getting students to come to the school. All of a sudden, I was there last week to give a speech to the students, and he was telling me, the teacher, the headmaster was telling me that they have to build outside shelters for the Form 1 students because they're getting so many. But the most inspiring thing between like I and Amy is that when I was in primary school, I grew up various villages from Nkwabe to Obome to Dede, so all over the place. Right? Yeah, I'm a village kid. So, but when I had a little experience of people coming to the school to help us, missionaries, that's what actually linked the two of us, because when I saw what Amy was doing, I saw that as what I went through when I was a little boy and saw these people coming to the school, that inspired me to be able to do what I'm doing.
So what next between the two of you, or between the two organizations? What next? Where are you moving up next?
Well, for me, EVCO we've started with a program we call the Rachel Server, which is giving rural communities an offline programs on the internet. So they're doing, you can be living in Bramkrom, but you can still have internet programs, that educational program that you can use. We're trying to get it to all the schools that we've been working in.
Amy, your last word, 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And that's the last final word, yeah.
I would say that I just think that there's tremendous hope to be had in the world in regards to how we all can work together to make it a better place, and how we can work with children to educate them, not only to be wise, but to have compassionate hearts and be global citizens.
Wonderful. How many times have you been in Ghana?
How many times?
Yeah.
This is my 8th.
Your 8th time. All right. Okay. 10 seconds, Seth, and I go off this stage.
Well, I very appreciate the fortunes that has come with what we've been doing for villages, because the villages has been working tremendously with energy, and I really thank them actually for having us be able to serve with them and then help them grow as they've been doing.
Thanks very much. We've been listening to Mr. Seth Owusu, who of Entire Village Computers Organization. Are you the CEO? Or okay, CEO of Entire Village Computers Organization, EVCO. Both shuttling between the US and Ghana, I should say. And also Amy Gaylor of Children Inspiring Hope, also from the USA, Ghana, other parts of the world. Thanks so very much for coming. Before we go off, let me quickly take you through this LPM from Vodafone. Aren't you tired of waiting for hours until the special time to enjoy some small discount, carrying around different SIM cards just so you can chat with people on other networks, or worst of it all, walking around trying to find a mysterious zone before you get a discount? With Vodafone, you don't have to go through all that stress, because you get guaranteed bonus credit to call anyone on any network, anytime, anywhere. Just top up with 10 Ghana cedis or more and get 75% bonus, or recharge with 2 or 5 Ghana cedis and get 50% bonus. What are you waiting for? Switch to Vodafone now and talk to anyone on any network, anytime, anywhere. Vodafone, power to you. And this is also from another LPM Caress. Where is it now? Okay. So, well, thanks very much for coming. As I said, there's more coming up on this show. We got Sports with Gloria Pipra right after this.